Santia the fifth, and Agneslav, the priest of the great shrine of Ingli, from the lineage of Svetorus, asked Perun the Thunderer. You tell me, reveal, Father Perun, what awaits in the future for the descendants of all lineages of the great race and the heavenly lineage. What fate awaits them after departure to the heavenly truth with our wise ancestors? The god Manywise answered Agneslav, Listen to me, great keeper of the primordial fire, and you, servants of the gods of the holy race and the heavenly lineage. Like the heavenly Iri, which divides the half of the heavenly Svarog, the flow of the river of time will bring great changes in its course. The holy and sacred land of the great and revered race will change its face in the hearts of many. The great cold will undoubtedly be brought by the Dorian wind to this beautiful and vast land, and the gentle and caring Marion will gracefully cover her with his pure and pristine white cloak for a significant portion of the warm and sunny summer. There will be no food for people and animals during this time, and the great migration of the descendants of the heavenly lineage will begin beyond the Thistle Mountains. Valiant knights who protect and safeguard the Holy Realm on the western borders, and they will reach the great waters of the ocean of the Western Sea, and the heavenly power will carry them to the land of the beardless people with skin the color of the sacred fire's flame. The great leader will build in that land the sanctuary of the trident of the god of the seas, and Ni, the god of the seas, will send them countless gifts and will protect their lands from the forces of evil. But great abundance will cloud the minds of the leaders and priests. Great laziness and the desire for what belongs to others will seize their minds, and they will begin to lie to the gods and to people, and will live by their own laws, violating the covenants of the wise ancestors and the laws of the one Creator, and they will indeed use the power of the elements of Midgard for their own purposes, and they will anger Ni, great god of the seas, with their deeds, and they will destroy E and the elements of the earth, and she will hide in the depths of the great waters, just as she hid in ancient times in the depths of the northern waters, the sacred Daria. The gods of the race will save the righteous people, and the heavenly power will carry them to the east. The great power will carry them to the lands of the people with dark skin, and to the beardless people with skin the color of the sacred fire, to the boundless lands lying in the west of the sun's setting. The people with dark skin will certainly honor the descendants of the heavenly rod as gods, and will learn many sciences from them. The people of the great race will build new cities and shrines, and will teach the people with dark skin to grow grains and vegetables. The 4 communities of tribes of the great race, taking turns, will teach the ancient wisdom and knowledge to new priests, and will build triune tombs in the form of man-made, 4-sided mountains. The other tribes of the great race will settle across the entire face of Midgard, and they will cross the shimmering mountains, and will teach the people with dark skin the wisdom of the world of radiance, so that they cease to make terrible bloody sacrifices to their goddess, the Black Mother, to the serpent dragons of the world of Navi, and instead gain new divine wisdom and faith. Many of the tribes of the great race will spread across all corners of Midgard, the Zarape Mountains, and will establish new cities and shrines, preserving the faith of their ancestors and the sacred knowledge given by Tar, the rain god, and other bright gods, Many tribes from the great race and the heavenly rod will herd countless flocks of animals and, moving from land to land, will intermarry with other tribes from the heavenly lineage. But foreign enemies will come from the world of darkness and will begin to speak to human children with flattering words covered in lies, and they will seduce the old and the young, and will take the daughters of men as their wives. They will interbreed among themselves, and between people, and among animals. And all the peoples of Midgard will begin to accustom themselves to this, and those who do not pay close attention to their words and actions, and follow the base deeds of the foreigners, will be subjected to torments of compassion. Some of them are currently trying to penetrate Midgard to carry out their dark deeds, leading astray the sons and daughters of the great race from the path of the forces of light. Their ultimate goal is to destroy the souls of innocent human children, so that they may never reach the bright world of righteousness and the heavenly Asgard, the abode of the gods, protectors of the heavenly lineage and the great race, as well as the heavenly lands and settlements where our wise ancestors find peace. By their grey skin you will recognize the foreign enemies. They have eyes the color of darkness, are dual-gendered, and can be a wife as well as a husband. Each of them can potentially be a biological father or a mother or a parent. They paint their faces with colors in a variety of vibrant and vivid shades in order to closely resemble human children as if they were, and they never remove their garments so that their animal nakedness does not become exposed. With lies and unjust flattery, they will seize many lands of Midgard, already done in other lands in many worlds in past great Aesir times. But they will be defeated and exiled to the land of man-made mountains, where people with skin the color of darkness will live, and the descendants of the heavenly kin, who came from the land of the god. And human children will begin to teach them to work, so that they can grow grains and vegetables for their own children, But the lack of desire to work will unite the aliens, and they will leave the land of the mountains made by man, and settle in all corners of Midgard, and they will create their own faith, and declare themselves the sons of the one God, and will offer their blood and the blood of their children as a sacrifice to their God, so that indeed a blood alliance may exist between them and their God. And the bright gods will indeed send them many truly wise wanderers, for they have neither spirit nor conscience. In fact, and the aliens will begin to listen to their wise words, and after listening, they will offer the lives of the wanderers as a sacrifice to their God. And they will create the golden bull as a powerful and revered symbol of their power, and will worship it with the same reverence and devotion as they do their God. And the gods will send to them a great wanderer, who is destined to bring love and hope to the world, bearing love. But the priests of the golden bull will indeed condemn him to a martyr's death. And after his death, they will declare him a god, and will create a new faith built on lies, blood, and oppression, declaring all nations as inferior and sinful, and will call upon them before the face of the God they created to repent, and seek forgiveness for both their completed and uncompleted deeds